Yo guys, it's the Bill. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel, and finally Chelsea win! Come on! So yeah, Chelsea beat Brighton and Hove Albion 1-0. They beat the Seagull Shaggers 1-0. Come on! So yeah, thank God we've actually won a game. Before we get into the review of the game, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. Also, first link in the description is my second channel, so go and check that out. Be very much appreciated. And yeah, let's just jump straight into the video. And I told you all yesterday on my preview, if I sit and pray in front of this, we'll win. And we did. Also, I thought I'd change it up. Instead of wearing the home shirt, the recent home shirt that's been released, I thought I'd wear a classic. By the way, this was an absolute beauty back in the day. I thought I'd wear a classic, and it's come into fruition. Chelsea beat Brighton 1-0 in the Carabao Cup, whatever round it is. We progress, that's all that matters. We progress into the next round of the Carabao Cup. And finally, we actually get to sit through a Chelsea victory. Now, let's jump straight into it, because it's not all beauty and flowers beyond. It's not all that, because let's review the game. Let's get into it first off. So, let's go through the lineup. And we'll get into the review, and then we'll go into the player ratings. So, lineup. So, we lined up with Sanchez in goal, Cucurella right back, Disasi, Colwell as your centre backs, Chilwell as your left back. It was Ukachukwu, Caicedo as your two centre mids, Palmer in the cam, finally, Ian Mason as the right winger, Mudryk as the left winger, Jackson as the striker, and we played a 4-2-3-1. We actually played a flat 4, and we played Colwell finally as a centre-back. And look, we come out with a victory against a top team. Let's not lie here, Brighton are a top team. Maybe not a couple of years ago they weren't, but nowadays they're a top team. They're a hard team to beat, and we come away with 3 points. Not really, they didn't really cause a threat to us, which I was surprised about. On the odd occasion they did, but they didn't cause a massive threat to us. You know what I mean? Like I expected them to. Whereas we caused them some threats every so often. I was really happy with the lineup that Poch put out. Well, actually, I wasn't happy with the lineup, because I'll mention right now before we get into player ratings and everything. I wasn't happy with Cucurella. I wasn't happy with Chilwell. And 2 left backs. Well, there's 3 left backs in the team today. 3 left backs. All of our left backs were in. And I wasn't happy with Caicedo being in, because obviously he's still facing a bit of a knock, but he looks fine today. So yeah, that's what I wasn't happy with. But I was happy we finally went with a 4-2-3-1, finally a back 4, and everything like that. And yeah, I was happy. So let's go straight into it. So first half, let's be real here. This is why I mean it's not beauty and beyond the reason why we won today, because first half was poor. But to be fair, both teams were as bad as each other. Both teams were shocking. You know what I mean? It's like trying to get the gold medal for the worst team on the pitch today. On that first half, it was atrocious. Everyone was like pansy, you know, jumping out the way of the ball like this, you know, constantly, you know what I'm saying? Like, no team really threatened each other in the first half. It was just passing around the midfield. That's all it was. And fairly boring first half, I can't lie. Nothing really amazing happened. Jackson was really poor in the first half. I was a bit annoyed about that. Hair on my hat. I was a bit annoyed about that. I kept giving the ball away cheaply. Again, the same with both teams. Both teams kept giving the ball away very, very cheap. So yeah, we move on to the second half though, and the football is way better. So we're going to mention the goal, because nothing really happened. This is what I mean. Nothing really happened from the second half to the first goal of the second half. We played better. We were playing better than Brighton in that instinct, but both teams were still 50-50 and nothing was really happening. But as soon as we got that first goal from none other than Jackson, I'd never give up on my boy. Some people giving up on him. I never give up on my boy. Jackson scores. And all I give a shit about to do my striker, yes, he didn't play well as he usually does when he drops deep today. When he does drop deep, he didn't do as well. His dribbling, his hold-up play, his passes were a bit off. Up until his goal, he started performing better after that. His mentality went even better. But all I care about as a striker is if you shoot majority of the time, at least get it on target, cause a cause a chance for us to score or hit the back of the net, and he did that today. Ball came to him. Trying to figure out how it is. The ball came to him. Palmer grabs it. Literally, he's inside the box, trying to dig it out of his feet because it's like literally stuck to his foot, and he megs the Brighton defender. Megs him. Lovely meg. And it bounces straight to Jackson. First time, bottom left-hand corner. Keeper stood no chance. And that's where you want Jackson. That's where you want your strikers in that type of opportunity, bagging them in, because we had Timo Werner who would put that chance wide. We had Havertz who would hit it straight at the keeper or hit it over the bar. You know, we've had a load of stinkers, and Jackson in that opportunity puts it away, and that's all I can ask from him. Put the ball in the back of the net, and he did that. And then ever since that one goal, the game heated up for both teams. Brighton didn't play... after that goal, we were playing miles better than we was before in the first half, and the little bit before the goal in the second half. We played miles better. It wasn't amazing, but it was still decent, you know, especially compared to what we've been seeing recently. You know, what I saw from us, and it made me enjoy it even more, is we showed aggression. We showed aggression, which is what we've been missing. We were sliding into tackles, you know, pressing upon them. We were sprinting constantly, trying to win every single ball back, trying to protect the lead, and we were still going forward. We were quickly passing the play, beating their press with quick football. You know, it was way better. After we got that goal, everybody's confidence, not just Jackson, everybody's went way up, way up. And we showed aggression, and we was getting Brighton annoyed with our time wasting and, you know, not fouling them, but putting in rash challenges, winning the ball and stuff like that, which then caused Brighton to be more aggressive and constantly foul us and stuff like that. Which, by the way, I've got to quickly bring this up. The referee, you're a disgrace today towards that end. Towards the end, let's get into this other one as well. Before Jackson came off, he got a second goal, an offside one. Amazing play, yeah? Quick play between us all. Casado chips the ball for it. It's like a chip pass, I don't know what it was. And the goal's just completely gone out of my brain now. It's completely gone out of my brain, but it was an offside goal. Jackson scored again. But if you actually check back on the replay, Jackson's onside. Hey, you can't be offside. Let's go through this. You cannot be offside if the ball, if you're in the pass, yeah, was in our half. No defender is in their half. Jackson is behind the halfway line. He's onside. He gets called offside. He gets called offside. I don't know if that was the offside goal. I don't know if that came from the offside goal, but that was one of the most disgraceful decisions I've seen a ref give in a Chelsea game in a while. Disgusting. And also, if that wasn't where the offside came from, I don't think it was. I think that's a separate occasion. But the offside goal we did score was not offside. Was not offside. The defender was just playing him on, and Lamptey was playing him on as well. From what I've heard from people, Lamptey was playing him on. I don't know. Maybe I've got to look back on that, but I think that was onside. I think that was onside. I think we should have come away with 2 goals today, and Jackson could have come away with 2 goals, but apparently not, according to the referee. They decided to give offside. And the foul on Chilwell towards the end when he was running through the middle, not given. There's decisions towards the end of that game today from the referee, even the linesmen, disgraceful. It's like they were trying to make Chelsea lose and give Brighton opportunities. That's just from what I think. But yeah, the aggression we've shown, the willingness to keep the lead was brilliant today. Brilliant. And I really hope we can build upon this, because beating Brighton, who, let's be real, they're a good team. At the moment, they're top 6. They're top 6 in the Premier League, I think. Definitely top 10. The top 10 in the Premier League, playing really good football. We've got to end up beating a really, really good team. So I'm hoping we can build upon this. Beat Fulham on Monday. That will give us even more confidence, which we can beat Fulham. They're not as good as Brighton. We can definitely beat Fulham. And then we've got Burnley, who again are not as good as Fulham and Brighton. But if we beat them, it's going to give us more confidence to go into this rigidity run of games that we've got with City, Arsenal stuff after Burnley and Fulham. So hopefully this is a good confidence boost builder. Let's hope. Let's get into the player rates now and talk about individual players' performances. Sanchez, out of 10, I'd give him a 6. I think the shots he dealt with were good. You know, they weren't, they weren't hard to not save. Do you know what I mean? They weren't hard to save, but they were just standard shots, the ones he did face, and he made a good job of them, so fair play to him. Now let's get on to the right back. He's playing as a right back, but he was a left back. He is a left back, but he's playing as a right back. Marc Cucurella. What a performance. What a performance. I've got to say, what a flipping performance. You know, he was good today. I'm not lying. If he performs like that, maybe start him at right back on Monday. Maybe I'm a fool for saying that. But for what I saw from him today, I thought he was really impressive. So big up to Marc Cucurella. He was everywhere, putting in challenges left, right and centre. It was a rat. He was a rat, a good rat. He was a rat today. Everywhere, proper getting on people's nerves. Shithousery. I love it. So carry on with it, please, Cucurella. Brilliant performance today. I'd give him a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. I'm not joking. Nah, 7 out of 10 is a bit there. 7 out of 10 I'm going with. Left back, Chilwell was okay. Didn't really lighten up the game. 5. Disasi, solid. 6.5. So 6.5. Colwell as well, 7. You actually play him in his right position and he looks magnificent. Nobody got past him down that side. When he's playing as a left back, people get past him constantly because left back and left centre back are completely two different, ways of playing. Do you know what I mean? As centre back, he performed brilliant today. So yeah, 6.5 for me. 7 for me for Colwell. Ukachukwu. Not the best game from him. He kept giving the ball away every so often. He tried to turn a player and he'd get caught. When he was getting pressed on, when Brighton would press, he'd give away the ball sometimes. But it wasn't the worst. So I say 4.5. Caicedo, solid, did his job, did what he had to do. Created the offside goal in a way, which was not offside, by the way. My brain's not functioning how the goal went again, but all I can remember is the passing by Caicedo and it being an offside goal, but I can't remember how the goal went. But Caicedo, I want to say, was a 6.5. I think he was solid. Palmer, brilliant. If he's not starting in that cam position on Monday, it's a travesty. He was brilliant today. Was really on it. Obviously got the assist as well. I don't think he really made any fault, so I'd probably say Palmer was a 7 as well. Nah, you know what? I'd guess Palmer was my man of the match, 7.5. I'd say 7.5. I think he was solid. Nah, I don't think I'd go 7.5. 7.2. But my man of the match. Maatsen off the right wing. It's not his position. He didn't really do well today. He did what he could. Didn't mess up or anything like that. But he is a left back. I think we need to stop experimenting. I'll let Poch off with this one because we won mainly, but also because on the odd occasion, Maatsen can show that he can play there, but let's just stick him as a left back from now on. I would go 4.5 for me. Budrick off the left. I don't want to be shouted at by you guys in the comments, but I don't think he had a great game. The thing is with Mudryk, he's so inconsistent in the game because he would do one thing right, like he would beat a man, like he would do well, but he would beat a man and then he would misplace the easiest pass of your life. You know what I mean? So 4.5. That's only because I'm generous at the moment. If we lost today, he might have been in the 3s or 2s. And striker Jackson scored 2, was in the right position for both 2 of the goals, and well, we didn't win 2-0 because one of them was offside, but bar his goal, he didn't have the most amazing game. So if it wasn't for his goal, I would have said 5.5, but because he scored, I'll give him a 6.5. And subs, Sterling, somehow, well, not somehow, was worse than Mudryk, in my opinion. Was worse than Mudryk. He didn't offer anything towards the game. You know, we didn't really look good attacking down the left today when Mudryk was on the pitch. And Sterling came on and we looked awful, like completely awful when he attacked down the left. And then Broja and Enzo and Gallagher came on. Gallagher I can rate. I think Gallagher was a bit all over the place today, so I'll say 4.5 for him as well. Again, a bit generous because we won. And then Enzo and Broja came on a bit too late, so I can't really rate him. But Broja looked very, very lively when he came on. Enzo came on in the cam. We need to stop that, by the way, Poch. He's not a cam. It's different positions. Cam, back to goal, you know, deep line playmaker. He can see the whole pitch. We need Enzo back in that centre mid position. So, yeah. Thank the Lord we won today. We progress into the next round. I'm hoping we get something easy for the next round. You watch. It's going to be either Arsenal or like Brentford or something, like a very, very tough game. Like Brentford's still a tough game. You watch. It will be something like that. We'll get a tough team. But yeah, thank God we won. Yes. Hopefully we can build upon this, because we need to build confidence ahead of this tough schedule we've got after these next 2 games, because we've got a very, very, very tough run of games. So yeah, hopefully we can build up on the confidence. So yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified any time I get a video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about each player's performance today. Are you happy with the win overall? Do you reckon it's going to build confidence on the players? I don't know. I did know, actually, Pochettino arrived 4 hours before the kickoff today, which is a bit unheard of, a bit unusual, but it ended up working. So maybe extra preparation from Pochettino, so fair play to him. Yeah, I'm really happy with the performance. Hopefully we get a shitter in the next round. Hopefully we get a nice easy run to the final. But knowing Charles, we won't. Knowing us, we won't. So yeah, like and subscribe. Take care, everybody. And yeah, fucking come on, it was Charles. Peace.